You know? You good down there?
Everyone's picking my day.
I personally don't appreciate it. I think I made quite the fun day.
No,
People are like, I want to play heavy games. I'm like, hello, I had Brass Birmingham. Birmingham.
Listen, man. People spoke. Accept it. You defeat with grace.
I don't accept it, actually. Literally at all. I accept nothing. I understand nothing. She's had enough. You've had enough. We've had enough. It's enough. Here's the thing. It's not going to be a huge video. Why? Because we had the worst gaming month of our entire lives. Probably.
Well.
Probably.
Definitely since we started the channel.
Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games.
And
not playing games.
Apparently. I was going to say, apparently it's not about board games because we had the worst gaming month ever. For us, I know there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to say like, oh, this is like a million times more than what we played. But for us, it was a very low play month, okay? For a few reasons. Number one, work is cuckoo banana sandwiches right now. For me and for you, I think.
I don't think that's the reason why, though.
No, I wasn't done. That's one reason. Well, that's definitely a reason for me because it makes me very tired to the point where I need to just completely check out. Number two, the Duelins are going to be here like next week, and so we got to prep. You know, we had to buy them an air purifier for sensitive little Duelins' little nose allergies. We had to buy them a $1 million bed because Duelin demanded that he have a mattress made out of Canadian goose feathers, or he wouldn't come.
Yep.
We basically had to add on a whole other section of the house.
Yeah, unreal.
We've redone the entire outside.
We had to put a hot tub off of the guest bedroom deck.
Yeah, it's been a lot, specifically for Duelin, of table knots. And Emily, sweet Emily, she's had nothing to do with this.
No.
All Duelin.
I don't know. It just seems like every night we were like, let's play a game, and then we just don't end up doing it.
Yeah, I ended up singing Ludacris.
And also, we did have a game day, but we ended up playing Rebellion for like half of that day.
That's true.
We didn't have our gaming group over this month.
They're
supposed to come at the end of the month.
Sunday.
But we had to, again, prep for the
all the
overbearing
that Duelin wanted.
Joshua Duelin requirements. So we had to cancel that. I think we're making a lot of excuses.
Anyways, here's the deal, okay? First of all, it is a monthly wrap-up, which means we are also going to be trying some snackaroony
Give me that drink.
From Munchpak, and we're going to talk about some of the games that we played, okay?
Give me that drink.
Before Jeff gets
that drink.
I'm just going to tell you the stats. I haven't done any of the BGA stuff because who's got the time for it? Jeff and I have played 24 different games this month. Actually, 25 because I left one off. Okay, so we played 25 different games this month. We did 41 plays, but here's what I'll say. I played a lot more than Jeff because a lot of these games are solo games that I played solo, and a lot of the plays. I played Numsters 9 times.
That doesn't count, though.
What do you mean?
It doesn't count.
What do you mean?
Because you can just play a solo game. Some of those games you play, they take 5 minutes. So you're just padding your stats.
Well, they're not my stats. I'm just saying, of those 41 plays, most of them are mine.
How can you say they're not? You brought this up. You brought it up.
Yeah.
You brought up
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, but then you were like...
Jeff, would you like a drink?
Yes.
Okay, so before we get into some of the games and the other snacks, for anybody who doesn't know, Munchpak is a subscription service that provides you with snacks from all around the world. Look, snacks from around the world delivered to your door. This is the family pack, but you can also get a mini or an original or the family pack. And you can add on a sody pop. So we have the family pack with the sody pop. And this one is called Ashi Mitsuya Zitaka.
It is Mitsuya to Tokuno Peach Squash.
We gotta work on our Japanese. Squash is what some countries call pop.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to mention there's 65 grams of sugar in this.
Perfect. So this is from Japan. This aromatic carbonated soda is made using real fruit juices and puree delivered to deliver on fresh ripened peach flavors.
That passed the smell test.
Oh my god, my mouth watered. It smells like fuzzy peaches. It probably just is fuzzy peaches.
You're not going to like it.
I'm not. Why? I really like it. It's like thick.
Do you like it? I got a little hint of coconut. That's why I thought you were not going to like it.
The texture, you mean?
No, like, I definitely get...
Oh, yeah. It has a little bit of coconut.
I don't think there's coconut in it, though, which is weird. This is probably my least favorite of the drinks so far.
Oh, really?
It's still really good.
I think I prefer that over the dandelion one.
Oh, God, no. The burdock?
Blech.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
Right.
Hi, sweetie.
I will also say...
She just winked at me.
Aw, cute.
Hi.
I forgot to mention, this video is sponsored by Munchpak, so thank you to Munchpak for sponsoring this video. Just wanted to let you know.
I don't overly love when my sodas
Woo!
mix too much, like, fruit juice into them.
Woo! It's so sugary.
It was similar. It actually tastes somewhat similar to the last one we had. The, what was it?
Not the Pepsi, but the...
Not the Pepsi,
the
the one before
Fanta.
that. The Fanta.
The Fanta was my favorite.
It tastes a little bit like that Fanta one.
Okay.
It's very juicy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get into some games. So, we're obviously not going to stop and talk about all of the games that we played, but any that we haven't talked about in the past, we will. And there's only really a few on this list. Okay, so we played Earth, which we did a full snapshot on, and we played it on our stream. We played Kingdomino Origins. Mm-hmm. So this is our first time playing Kingdomino Origins, which is a slightly different variation of regular Kingdomino. Mm-hmm. However, we only played the most basic way. So
the basic way, which is
essentially Kingdomino.
The old Kingdomino way.
Right.
You're placing tiles, those tiles score multiplied off of each other, and that's it.
Except this one has little, like, fire in it, and the fire can spread, basically.
Volcano tiles.
Volcano. And the volcano spreads fire. So that was the only thing. But it does come with a bunch of different variations. Mm-hmm. We love Kingdomino. I thought this was great because I love Kingdomino. Like, what's not to like?
Yeah, it just gave me more Kingdomino to enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try the other variants, but yeah.
Totally. And then we played Cathedral World, which is a great outdoor game, which I know that we've been asked recently if we've done a video about games to play outside. It's coming. Okay? So we'll talk about that one maybe then. Who knows? Who's to say? Okay, I did want to talk about Kohaku. So Kohaku is a game that was sent to us for review from 25th Century, so thank you. Oh, Kingdomino Origins was sent to us from Blue Orange. Kohaku sent to us from 25th Century. It's been sitting on our shelf for a little while, and it's a game about koi fish. I played this solo. I freaking loved it. It's just like a little puzzle where you're putting out different, like you're alternating between fish tiles and feature tiles. And each of the feature tiles score off of the fish tiles. Right. So you're just trying to maximize, like, as you're building out a grid. In a solo game, you are playing against an automa, an AI, and I really, really enjoyed it. Super relaxing, very cute. I definitely want to play it with you because I think, I don't necessarily love managing an automa. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just not my jam. So I'd like to play it with Jeff, but if you're looking for like a relaxing koi pond type of game, look no further.
I love when people walk into the game store and they're like, do you have any koi pond games?
Yeah, well they do. It's Kohaku.
And now they do.
Now they do. Let's have a snack. Jeff, do you want to try these? What?
I was going to say, are you going to pull out the hickory sticks?
No.
We should talk about them.
Yeah, so, there is a Canadian snack, hickory sticks.
So, this is a Canadian snack.
This is like my childhood.
And I'll say this.
I don't like them.
Hickory sticks, for me, I will eat like a couple handfuls of them, and then I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Don't need to eat any more of these.
Don't need to eat any more of these.
Some people, though,
love them.
Love hickory sticks.
I feel like does your dad love hickory sticks?
I don't know. My brother does. But they're like a Canadian staple.
Totally.
Like, people freaking love these things.
People freaking love them.
But we've had them a bunch, so we're not going to pull them out.
No. But what we are going to pull out is a snack from Thailand, and these are Rice Buddy Puffies Sriracha flavor. All right, what are they, though?
Maybe we'll save the hickory sticks for the dual eye.
Yeah. Whoa, these are fragrant.
Oof.
It says dip it. Okay, crunchy baked snack made from Thai rice and then perfectly covered with an addictive blend of heat and spices made for dipping. Are they spicy? They're very puffy. I like that.
I don't know how I feel.
I like it. Those are good. I like how puffy they are.
They're not hot.
They have a little heat.
There it is at the end.
I'm into that. Puffy.
Uh-oh. Jamie.
What?
You might want to be careful.
Uh-oh.
That's hitting the back of my throat real good.
I can't handle heat. I do love sriracha.
That's an interesting heat. It's hitting like back here.
Now let me clear my throat. It's getting spicy.
Yeah, they're good.
Mouth.
They're good. I mean, they taste like sriracha.
All right, we have played lots of Boop this month.
Yeah.
We love Boop. We did stream it. And if you haven't played Boop, all I'll say is play it.
It's a good little...
It is deceivingly strategic.
Good little puzzly game, yeah.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
Cats on beds.
If you like chess and like all those kind of like abstracty like 1v1 games.
Yeah, try it out on BGA if you're unsure.
Correct.
Twisty Tracks. So Twisty Tracks is one that we got from the Boardroom Game Cafe. Forgot that we had ordered it.
Yep.
It happens to the best of us. Kat's like, hey guys, remember when you ordered this?
No,
we're like, no.
That's not what happened.
No, Jeff, somebody kept calling Jeff and he never answered.
Boardroom Game Cafe used to have my work number, which I don't use my work phone unless I travel at all. So it basically sits in my drawer dead. And I happened to charge it for a work-required thing and checked all the voicemails that were on it. And one was from the Boardroom Game Cafe from March.
From March.
Saying that Twisty Tracks was in.
It has arrived.
And luckily it was still there when we responded back in May.
Yes. So Twisty Tracks is one that, like, Kat sent us a list of games that they were, Kat's the general manager of Boardroom Game Cafe, sent us a list of a bunch of games that they were ordering in, and I saw the name Twisty Tracks, I saw how bright and colorful the cover was, and I was like, I'll get that one.
Kat.
Do you have any more coming?
I do know that you watch these.
Kat?
Just saying, you probably should send those emails to us constantly.
Yeah.
Easy sale.
We're easy sale.
So,
what do you got? I'll buy it.
What do you got
coming? I'll buy it. Whatever. Okay, so Twisty Tracks essentially is each person, and you can play the solo, is building out a grid of twisty train tracks. You each have 4 trains that you are moving along the tracks, trying to get them to different stations first in order to score points. That's the game. So you are literally at the same time drawing a tile, placing the tile, moving your trains, counting the points, drawing a tile, placing the tile. Very, very simple. Easily you could play this with kids, but I think it's fun. It's just a really quick filler game.
Definitely
it's
quick
very
filler,
cute, very pretty. So I'd give it a try, especially if you've got kids.
Yeah, I would agree.
We did play Akratory and Star Wars Rebellion, which we did feature in a board game snapshot. So please feel free to go and check it out. But for anybody that's been waiting for us to play Star Wars Rebellion for years and years and years, we finally did it, and we freaking loved it.
Everyone has been saying to get the expansion.
Okay, we'll get it.
Apparently, it improves combat.
Ooh.
So I think we should try and check it out and see if we can find it.
Okay. We also did dive into a little Boomerang Europe. We've only ever played Boomerang Australia before that.
Boomerang Europe was sent to us from Matagot. So thank you to Matagot for sending that along. It is just a little bit more complex Boomerang Australia.
Yeah. I think like each of the Boomerangs has like a slight step up.
Slight.
I have played the USA one on BGA, and it is definitely more complicated because there's like routes and stuff that you have to worry about. But I really like this, and it was kind of nice to just change it up. Although, is it going to replace Australia? Probably not. I
like Australia for the simplicity and, you know, not that this plays any longer. Europe, for that matter, but like, yeah, I just like how simple Australia is. But we've also played Australia the most.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's if you like the Boomerang series, if you like Boomerang Australia, odds are you would probably enjoy this one as well.
For sure. Let's have a snack. I'm intrigued by these. These are called Zero Crisp Onion flavor from Bangladesh. This is the first time we had a snack from Bangladesh. Would you be open to trying these?
Yeah, I'm open to trying anything.
All right.
Did you know 8 out of every 10 hazelnuts consumed around the world is grown in Turkey?
I didn't. I was expecting these to be...
Smell test, please.
They smell like potatoes.
They smell like French fries.
I was expecting them to be bigger. They taste like onion rings. Like they taste like deep fried onion rings. Like from a fair.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I get what you're throwing down.
Like if you go to like one of those like food trucks, it's like, hey, do you want some onion rings? And you're like, heck yeah. That's what they taste like. The texture's obviously different. I love onion rings so much.
There's something about those that do taste like a fair food.
Yeah, like I feel like I
batter.
just went to like the Big X.
Like batter.
Yeah. So from there, played some button shy games, little Rove, little Naturopolis. You know how I be playing them solo button shies. And then we played my Shelfie, which we did play on stream as well. We have been absolutely freaking loving my Shelfie. We were sent a copy by Lucky Duck Games, and we have been playing a ton, but it is on BGA, so go check it out on BGA.
I really like the physical.
It's really, yeah, there's a toy factor to it where like the physical piece of it is really nice to have. But if you're not sure, BGA is the way. Then we played Diced Veggies, which we did cover in our board game snapshot. This is a new game from...
And we played it on stream.
And we played it on stream. This is a new game from KTBG. They did send it to us for review as well. It shocked me. I thought it was so much better than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why I always have that feeling.
Yeah, I mean...
Probably because like I always think, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a kid's game. But I enjoyed it so much as an adult human.
Yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed that cutting things off the block mechanic. That was neat.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more, definitely go check out the snapshot. Then we played Villagers for the first time. And so you learned this one. Yeah,
Villagers is a tableau builder, card drafting game where you are ultimately building out a village.
Yeah.
And what's somewhat unique about this is like there are certain villager types that you need to unlock, and you unlock them through basically like upgrades. Like a baker can be upgraded to a
candlestick maker.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
Something that's
milk
more advanced than a baker. I don't know. A cake maker. Baker, cake maker. I don't know. Something like that.
Something like that.
Or like a farmer can be upgraded to like a...
Farmer upgraded to...
like a harvester.
Yeah.
Or a harvester can upgrade. Anyway, most cards have a tiered system of
They're all
upgrades.
Getting promotions, basically.
And they all score more points, basically, the further along that you upgrade them. There's restrictions and nuance of what cards can be played into your village. There are certain cards that actually unlock other cards' inherent abilities, etc., etc. I'm not sure if it's one we'll return to a ton, but I enjoyed the play.
I think it took me a little while to grasp the strategy and how it was like I did not do well in that game because I was like, I don't know what the heck is going on. So it took me a little while, but once I got it, I was like, oh, this is really interesting. So I'd like to play it again. I have played Streets on BGA. Also didn't read the rules to that one before I played, so I had no idea what I was doing. But that one seemed like it was fun too.
Can I pick this one?
Yeah, salty or sweet. You pick whatever you want.
Oh, you know what I'm going to pick?
What?
I want that Nestle Snack Black and White.
Okay.
Black and white wafer bar featuring layers of crispy cocoa wafers with sweet milk cream in between for the perfect ratio of crunchiness to creaminess.
It looks like an Oreo. It's from Germany.
You really struggle with packaging on stuff.
Yeah, I do, eh? It's already broken in half.
Tastes exactly what I thought it was going to taste like. What's that at the end? There's something at the end.
It tastes like milk.
It does taste like milk.
I don't like milk. It doesn't. It tastes like cream cheese almost.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
A little bit cream cheesy.
You know when you're expecting to have an Oreo and you're like, ooh, it tastes like frosting? This one tastes like cream cheese, but not, yeah. Then we played a couple more games from Lucky Duck Games. We played Nimalia, which we did do a snapshot on, so you go check that out. We also played Oros. Both were sent to us from Lucky Duck Games. Oros is a deceivingly heavy, complicated strategic game. It is so cute looking and so bright and adorable, but man, this game it melted. It literally melted my brain because the movement aspect of the game I found to be so mind-bending.
The board is basically a globe, and you're ultimately moving these terrains around, like big plateaus and stuff around the globe, and like it kind of like loops just like a globe would. So like the edge of the board is represented by like going back to the other side of the board, because essentially, like I said, it's a globe. I
think I need to play it again. Jeff definitely enjoyed it more than I did.
I very much enjoyed it, yeah.
Because for some reason, I was having a really hard time wrapping my brain around it. I think this is the type of game that you need to play multiple times in order to understand the strategy and to kind of like develop your strategy and everything.
Yeah, you're trying to like move these areas around so they kind of crash into each other. It's very thematic that way, where like these tectonic plates essentially will like move around and come together and build these mountains and volcanoes and stuff, and you're trying to move your people around in order to score points and what have you.
You're building like sacred sites and you're studying at those sacred sites. Anyways, it's very good.
It looks very cute and very kid-friendly. And it is very cute, but I would say not kid-friendly.
Heck no. And then we played Wind the Film / Photograph, which was sent to us from Matagot. We've played this before with our friends Dwayne from Blackboard Gaming and Rodney from Watch It Played at, not Dice Tower West, at PAX Unplugged last year. And we were like dying to get a copy of this game. And we were very fortunate that Matagot sent us a copy, so thank you to them. And this is just like a simple card game where you are building out like a story in front of you, basically like through film. And you've got a hand of cards that have different colors and numbers. And you cannot reorganize your hand, so you're always like collecting on one side and playing from another, and you're trying to make sets of like ascending or descending numbers per color. It's really thinky.
Very thinky.
It's so much fun. Like, I love this game. Great travel game. You can play it at 2 players, you can play it at more players, and I love it.
Yeah, it's if you enjoy games like Scout or what's the one where you can't see each other's cards? Hanabi, stuff like that. It's not quite like Hanabi. It's definitely more on the Scout end of things. But if you like that card manipulation kind of genre.
And there's like a little bit of like risk taking in it, because like some of the cards in the tableau that you're pulling from are face up, so you know exactly what you're getting. And other are face down, so you know the color you're getting, but you only know a range of numbers. So you're like, this could be a risk if I take this, and then however many cards you pick up, that's how many cards you have to play, and they have to be played in the right order, and it's just very, very interesting. If you ever get a chance to play it, I would definitely recommend it. Yep. Then we played a couple of sets of Unmatched. We played this one, which is the newest. Why did I point that way?
I don't know.
This one, which is the newest Unmatched set from Restoration Games, which was sent to us for review from Restoration, and that is for King and Country, which has Black Widow, Winter Soldier, and Black Panther in it. We played this on stream, and I played as Black Widow, of course, and Jeff played as Winter Soldier. And I love Unmatched. I don't know what to say other than the fact that I freaking love Unmatched. This one's really cool because Black Widow in particular has like mission cards. So instead of scheming like regular in Unmatched, she is trying to complete missions. And I really liked that.
Yeah, they. I feel like every time a new set comes out, they're trying to push the boundary a little bit more with what they can do on a card.
Yeah.
Because this set felt even more along that lines of like adding a nuanced mechanic. Because Winter Soldier had like a detriment on all of his cards, given that like he's constantly fighting that like, you know, thematically like am I good, am I bad?
Yeah.
You know, with the programmability of himself. So there's detriments to cards that you could overcome by doing certain other things. So Yeah, I very much enjoyed it. I'm interested to see how Black Panther plays, but I mean, it's just another great addition to an already great series of games.
And we also played Unmatched Teen Spirit, which is we bought from Lancelot Games. That was also super fun. I played as Cloak and Dagger, and Jeff played as Squirrel Girl. And I
love
you really
Squirrel
liked
Girl.
her.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Cloak and Dagger as well because you're playing as like kind of two full characters. So that set was fantastic, and Ms. Marvel is the other character in that set who we haven't played with yet.
I lost with Squirrel Girl, and I still think she might be one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, she just has like little squirrel minions.
It's awesome. You're just
so
basically
fun.
running around trying to get your squirrels in.
Then we played Timelancers, which we have a full playthrough, which you can watch. It was our Tuesday video, so you can go and watch that. It's a new game coming to Kickstarter from Party Tales. Our playthrough was paid, but this video isn't, so I could tell you, we freaking love that game. Like, it was so much more fun than I thought that it would be. I don't know why, like, I constantly have this thing in my head when I see anything that's kind of based in that kind of, like, alternate reality type of world. I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be for me.
I very much enjoy Anachrony for that ability to kind of manipulate around and, like, revert things and do things. I like that theme. Not that mechanically that's how Timelancers plays, but I like I'm a big history guy, so it's really cool to see those events come out and they're like actual events that happened and be like, oh, cool. Like, thematically, I very much enjoyed Timelancers, and it shocked me. There's always these times where, like, we've had the prototype of Timelancers for a bit. And it's been sitting there waiting for us to play, and I kind of was seeing it. I saw the rule book, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this game. And then we played it before we filmed it, and I was like, man, this is really good. And we played it a couple more times, and I just kept liking it more and more. And then we did the playthrough, and I was like, this game is very enjoyable. I just really like the theme of it.
Super fun. If you are interested in learning more about it, how it plays, go watch the playthrough. But yeah, so we played Timelancers a bunch. Then we played Sea Salt and Paper. First time in person. We've played it on BGA before, and it's just so much fun. It's like a simple set collection type of card game that has a little bit of like a risk-taking element, because you can like bet that you've got more points and stop the game, and Jeff kept doing that and was wrong almost every single time.
I was tired when we played this, and Jamie, every time I'm tired and I play a game, Jamie just always thinks I'm not having fun. I very, very much enjoyed Sea Salt and Paper. I actually liked it more after we played it in person than I did on BGA.
Same.
Mainly because on BGA, I somewhat understood what I was doing. I very much enjoy it. It's so simple. It's super accessible to pretty much anyone, and you can play it anywhere you want it to.
Yeah, it's going to be a game that we travel with for sure, like anytime that we travel. So then we played Quantum, which we played on stream for Tabletop Live Network, which we are part of that group on Twitch, so you should definitely go and watch Twitch, because that's fun. There's a ton of board game people out there, just so you know. But Quantum is an old school space game that I may or may not have said that I hated in the past. Fun fact, I like it quite a bit, actually. So basically, in Quantum, you've got a bunch, you're in space, and you're trying to put out your little quantum cubes and claim as many as you can of these spaces. But you've got dice, and the dice are your ship, and each type of ship, which is the pips on the dice, has a special ability they can do, and then you're attacking each other. And it's just like, it's a very like strategic kind of like puzzly little dice game.
It's a very clever system, in my opinion, because not only the ships all from 1 to 6, those pips all represent different ship types with different abilities and strengths and whatever. They also represent movement. So your number 1 pipped dice is basically your mothership, your big boy, does the most damage, because in this game, the lower roll wins. But it's also super slow. So your mothership, which is super strong, can only move one space at a time. Like the Death Star. Basically. So, yeah, I very much enjoy Quantum. I'm happy that you tried it again, and you also enjoy it, because I would like to play it more.
It's impossible to find, but it is on BGA. It is
on BGA,
so you could play it on there. And then last one I want to talk about, I have completed all of Final Girl Series 2. So I have literally played every set for both series. I stream pretty much every Friday night on Twitch. I play Final Girl for Freaky Friday. So, however, I only have one more left and I'm doing the expansion. So beyond that, we're going to be switching over to another game in a little while. What game? I guess you just have to go to Twitch to find out.
You do.
It's too many bones. We're going to have one more snack, and then Jeff's got 2 games to talk about. And we are going to do the Zozole. Apple, cherry, and strawberry. Are these like hard candies?
Yeah, it says hard candies.
I like a hard candy.
Sweet and fizzy filling that will tickle your tongue.
Ooh!
Oh, so like, remember those Buzz candies?
Fizz. What flavor do you want? Oops, I'm going to have apple.
I also want apple.
These are from Poland.
Tastes like green apple flavor.
I
just want to call this out right now. Green apple flavored candy is the best flavored candy.
Well done. I agree. So many people would say, no, it's blue raspberry. I'm actually surprised you didn't say orange.
I love orange, but it's orange is in everything. Green apple, you have to like, there's specific types of candy that have a green apple flavor, and it's not a lot of them. Orange is like everything. You can get orange anything.
Basic.
Yeah. I'm not going to get to the fizzy part for a while unless I bite it, which I can do just to get to it. It's like a fizz.
You used to get fizz. Remember they're like in the Halloween candy. That's the only time you ever get it. Is it sour?
No, it's just very like potent in the middle. The last up are 2. I'm not finished yet. We haven't finished the games, but I want to talk about them because if I don't talk about them now, I'm going to forget to talk about them in the future. And I don't want to forget to talk about them. The first one up, I'll just quickly mention, is Shores of Tripoli from Fort Circle Games, which we have played physically, but I am playing both of these on Rally the Troops, which is a website primarily focused around war games. PAX Premier is on that site as well, though. It's all free. If you like war games, go check out Rally the Troops. So I'm playing these with Middle Class Joe. Joe is in our Discord. He's one of our moderators. It's your turn, Joe, and it's been your turn for a long time.
All right, Joe, get
by
it
the way,
together,
so I don't know what you got going on. Get it together.
It.
Shores of Tripoli is one of my favorite games. Playing that, but one I am super excited to finally be playing is Wilderness War from GMT Games. Another game I have a physical copy of that I have not yet played, but Wilderness War is one I've wanted to play forever, and Joe and I are kind of stumbling through it on Rally the Troops. Wilderness War is another card-driven war game based off of the French and Indian War, which actually had huge impacts on our area. So it's actually really unique and cool because Halifax is a location on the map. There's a base in Halifax. There's a base location in the Fortress of Louisbourg, which protected the...
Fortress of Louisbourg.
What's that? Water...
The Atlantic Ocean. I
can't remember. Again, has historical attachments to our part of the world, which was part of the reason why I always wanted to play it. It's very, very enjoyable so far. We're still kind of figuring it out how it all works. But yeah, super, super fun.
Those are some of the games that we have been playing over the month of May, or that we played in the month of May. Technically, that's 27 different games, okay? So we're crushing it, basically. That is everything that we have for today, though.
June's going to be a banger.
June's going to be a banger because the Duelins are coming, okay? We're going to be just crushing games.
We probably won't end up playing any.
What?
Well, we're going to be tramping around and doing stuff.
We'll be tramping around doing stuff. Anyways, that is everything that we have for today. We'd be interested to know down below what were some of your favorite games that you played in the month of May. If you're interested in buying board games, you should go to your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that is...
the Boardroom Game Cafe.
That's right. Do you like snacks?
I do.
Look at how many more snacks are in there.
It's a lot of snacks.
This thing feeds a family.
We're going to have to pull some of these out when the
yeah, we're definitely saving some of these for when the Duelins visit. But that's everything that we have. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
please subscribe.
We hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Bye.
Later days.
And it was our
Okay, let's go.
I'm trying to chew it so that I can talk without choking. Okay. Jackie, do you need a little break, C's?